Game Night is a new movie by John Francis Daley and Jonathan Goldstein, and it stars Rachel McAdams, Jason Bateman, Kyle Chandler, and Jesse Plemons. This movie revolves on a couple where they bond over game nights and everything, and they get married. And what they do every single week with their best friends is they play a game night, and it's all fun and dandy until Jason Bateman's character's brother, who's played by Kyle Chandler, who is richer and more successful than Jason Bateman, comes over and said, "Hey, come over to my place and we'll play game night and we'll up the ante." And what they do play is a murder mystery, a simulated version of it, and all goes fun and well until they realize it doesn't really seem like a game anymore. I think it's going wrong. I don't think studio comedies have been very good lately. I mean, there's been a lot of crappy studio comedies to the point where I'll say that hasn't been a great studio comedy since 22 Jump Street. Like, I'm serious. Like, they haven't been that great. So Game Night looked exactly the same as any of our studio comedy. It didn't look funny for the trailers. It just looked like the filmmakers who made Vacation, which I heard was a terrible movie, were phoning in all over again. I was like, oh my god, I'm just gonna skip this movie like I usually do a lot of these studio comedies. But this movie got surprisingly strong reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, and my friends who saw it early were raving about this movie. I was like, what? Game Night got good reviews? I said, okay, I gotta go check this out and see what it is for myself. I saw Game Night. What did I think about Game Night? I gotta say, this is the best studio comedy since 22 Jump Street. Like, this is a really fun comedy. The first aspect I have to talk about is the humor. Did it make me laugh? Did I find it funny? Yes. Game Night is a funny-ass movie that I found consistently funny. Like the written humor, probably some of the stuff that's improvised, whatever. It's all great. It made me consistently laugh. I had such a great time with the humor and all this. And it's not just like humor that's just two people talking. There's a lot of physical humor that you usually see in Edgar Wright films. And you see here, it's like, wow, like that's great because physical humor can be as funny as actual humor, two people talking. And I'm like, it's a really funny movie. And what it comes down to is the great cast they assembled. First of all, let's talk about Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams, who are the two leads. Basically, they're the couple in the movie. And are they great? Yes, they are. They have amazing chemistry. Like, I completely believe they were a couple by the end of the movie. And you can really believe their friendship and everything. And they're just funny. They play off each other super well. Jason Bateman has that dry sense of humor, but Rachel McAdams has that lower sense. And they're so good together. Like, I thought they nailed the humor. And there's also great performances like Kyle Chandler, who's usually in a lot of dramatic movies. And over here, he's great. Like, he played that douchebag rich guy. He was like, wow, he was pretty good. And overall, the rest of the cast here, when the friends and everything, they're great. But the biggest standout is Jesse Plemons as the creepy neighbor. He plays this, like, cop, but he has, like, the most awkward smile or, like, face of all time. And he plays these really creepy stories with a really like, straight face. And he was great. He stole every single scene within. He had me in tears. He was the best part of Game Night. This movie has such a great concept to it. Now the difference is, did they execute that concept well? Yes. Game Night is one of the best executed comedies you've seen in a while. Like, it really felt like the directors, John Francis Daley and Jonathan Goldstein, were really trying with this movie. Like, first of all, there's some really exciting moments in this movie. Like, there's some action scenes, believe it or not, that are filmed great. Like, there's a car chase that are really cool, and there's some great camera shots where whenever a car moved, so would the camera, which is pretty cool. And there's like this one-take chase sequence, which I also thought was really damn fun. And I'm like, wow, they really put a lot of effort into this movie. This movie has a great score. Believe it or not, comedy movies usually have the most forgettable scores of all time. This movie has a great technical score that fits well within the movie itself. And also, I haven't heard about the transition shots. Yeah, believe it or not. You know how comedies usually have the most generic transition shots all the time? Like, okay, here's a landscape and everything. Is there any visual to this? No. Now what John Francis Daley and Jonathan Goldstein do is make a lower angle, mix live action footage, and make it look like board game pieces. Like the cars and the people moving look like board game pieces. I was like, wow, like, I believe this is one of the best efforts I've seen in a comedy in a long-ass time. Does Game Night have problems? Absolutely. First of all, the beginning takes a while to get going. And not just that, the humor didn't really land in the beginning. So, because of the humor not landing and the movie not initially hooking me, it kind of dragged in me. I was like, okay, where is this going? I was like, is this movie going to get any better? But once it gets to the Game Night part, it gets a whole lot better. But I still stand by the beginning. Just takes a while to get going. Not just that, there's like one subplot regarding like two people in the group of friends talking about a celebrity. And the thing is, this subplot did not work. Like, it's funny in the moment, But then when you realize, like, the whole movie itself, you're like, did this subplot actually need to be there? And the answer is no. If they just cut the subplot out, it would have been a whole lot of a better movie. But overall, Game Night is such a blast and such a fun comedy. I'm going to give Game Night a 7 out of 10. I implore you, this is the best comedy I've seen since 22 Jump Street. It's so much fun, such a blast. If you're in the mood for a great comedy, I can recommend this movie. Down the line, in theaters, I don't care. Go see Game Night. It's a lot of fun. I might actually buy this movie on Blu-ray because it's actually a really fun movie. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this review, please give me a like, favorite, and subscribe. Click on the notification bell for alerts on brand new videos. And please comment below. Tell me what you guys thought of the video so you can encourage me to make way more videos in the future. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video.